Krysten and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya! Creature features and all creatures and all creatures, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. To this side is my stalwart butler, Mr. Livingston. And over here we have the lovely yet diabolical Miss Tangela. Where in God's name is Livingston? Under the weather, you say? Did you, by any chance, put poison to his tea? Bleach in his soup? Turpentine in his toothpaste? Mentos in his Diet Coke? Oh, don't feign insult. You've done this and far worse to the staff in the years you've been in my care, and I imagine quite a bit more. In any case, no Livingston tonight. However, we will be joined by the talented Jon Krysten. Jon is a fantastic creator of metallic objects seen on the Discovery Channel and the History Channel. Krysten is a sound designer that has worked on Oscar-winning films including Jarhead, Tron, and The Incredibles. They'll tell us about their creative endeavors as we watch Grave Secrets from 1989. Directed by the talented Donald Borchers, this is a ghostly film about a malevolent force reaching out from the grave for vengeance. Starring David Warner, Paul Le Mat, and Renee Sutendijk, we're quite positive you will shiver with fear at least once this evening for the cinematic gem. So don't go away, for it is to be another night of grave secret fright, right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned. Jon and Krysten, did you know that if all viewers, the ones out there, were to switch to Channel 2, they could watch The Legend of Loch Ness, listen to this, an exploration of myth and scientific investigation surrounding Scotland's famed lake monster. But it's 2 hours, it sounds like a documentary, but it's 2 hours long. I don't know. I think we're better off with Grave Secrets, don't you?
For sure.
Yes. All right, we are with Jon and Krysten, and they do two different things, so we're going to be talking about two different topics, and this should be interesting because I've never done dueling banjos with two different types of guests. So this is a challenge for me as a presenter, and we'll see how it goes. So, Jon, you create works of wonder out of metal.
Yes.
Right? And that's your primary media, right? Is
yes,
metal?
Metal and wiring, lighting.
Oh, so electronic as well.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we'll have to geek out on that particular aspect.
All right.
And then you, Krysten, have been a sound designer for Lucas, specifically Skywalker Sound, for like many, many years.
Many years.
Many, and she's worked on some big stuff.
Well, I've done a number of Steven Spielberg films. So
oh, they're all good, are they not?
They're all good. I did Ready Player One and the sound design for that.
How about any of the animated stuff? Have you ever done?
Worked on a number of Pixar films. I did the first Incredibles.
So a sound designer is somebody who designs sound.
Yes.
You're like a fashion designer, except sound is your fabric.
I feel like it's more like a production designer. like
production.
Yeah, so you're kind of designing with sound the overall feel of the film in sound, or whatever project it is.
And you would never, ever, ever use the Wilhelm scream, would you?
I actually take the Wilhelm scream out when my effects editors put it in, because I really don't like it.
No,
except for very, very specific circumstances.
Well, I think the only time you'd want to use it is if you want to make fun of it, right?
Well, I did use it in the latest Indiana Jones because it was Indiana Jones. We used it once, and it was a Nazi.
Oh, all right.
So we figured that's the way it was originally made for.
Why not?
From Ben Burt. Yeah.
That's where it belongs.
That's where it belongs.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to watch Grave Secrets, 1989. Neither of you have seen this yet.
No.
So you have no idea what's coming. I have not seen it either. So you out in the audience, if you've seen it, shh, no spoilers. I want to be surprised at the end. So let's go ahead and start that film. And when we come back, we're going to talk about some of your stuff, John.
Sounds good.
All right, off we go to Grave Secrets. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Ooh, it's a wicked flashing photo. You know, the cameraman gets so angry with me when I flash the camera. This is incredible. All right, so, you know, he builds things, and he did not bring any things he built in, and I understand now we could never fit this through the front door or through the foyer. He built this. We're putting a big one up, and this is, you call it the snail car?
The golden mean.
The golden whom?
Mean.
What does that mean?
Like the golden ratio.
Oh, because you used the golden ratio. Of course you
Exactly.
did. Now, we'd have to see it from the side to
Yes, we
appreciate
would.
it, right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's brilliant. So this is an actual
Drivable car.
drivable car.
Yep.
You did not drive it here today.
We did not.
I don't blame you. Because, you know, if it rains, your face will be wet, right?
You'd get some protection from that front thing, and by law, I have to have goggles on as I drive because I don't have a
interesting.
windshield.
Oh, so that completes the whole steampunk look, does it not?
We prefer oil punk to steampunk. It's a little more, moving on to the industrial age.
You know, I had somebody on recently, and I asked them, isn't steampunk kind of passé now?
Yeah, it's
And
a little
it
wet.
is. Oh, goggles on my top hat. Ooh. Yeah, so it's called oil punk.
Oil punk, a little more dirt under the
what we
nails,
call
it. Right.
a little more greaser kind of
Yes.
feel to it all.
No, I like you know who's going to love that is Tangela. You'll meet her soon.
Okay.
So, all right. So here you're at Burning Man in this,
We are,
photo.
yes.
and you were Burning Man at Burning Man, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we shoot flames out of the eye stalks of our snail.
Oh, flames come out.
Yes,
I
turn
suppose-
signals. You can
Two little
left
poopers.
or right or both at the same time.
Good Lord. So, what was your involvement on this?
I figured out how to cover it because I used to do historic costuming. So I made all the patterns for all the pieces that infill all the framework.
And so, is this like the upholstery, or is this?
No, it's
all
the
the
metal,
snail
all the
shell
sheet
pieces.
metal on the outside.
Oh.
So I figured out how to do it in
You
metal.
did the math.
No, it's not math. It's all it was hand done by patterning like you flat pattern a dress.
So you cut sheet metal as
And
well.
then I cut all the sheet metal and then we shaped it to fit on the pieces. Yeah.
And you were sampling the sounds as you were cutting the metal because you could use that in the next Star Wars, right?
That's true.
Maybe.
That's true.
All right, well, we're going to get back to this film, but when we come back, we're going to see another one, right?
Yeah, we'll show you what our next project we did
After this one.
after this one. Yes.
Number 2. All right, off we go to Grave Secrets. Don't go away when the commercial comes because we'll be here and we'll be waiting for you. And we'll be sad if you're gone. See you soon.
Hello friends, Tangela and I would like to take a moment to compel you to join Creature Features TV. It is our new streaming service that offers you early access to Creature Features from your computer or your favorite set-top device. You can see the full archive of Creature Feature episodes, movies we've yet to present on the show, a library of items from the original program, plus many other items you won't find anywhere else. Your small yet generous subscription fee not only supports the operation of the service, but actually helps finance the creation of our show. It's a very inexpensive way to ensure that we'll be able to continue producing Creature Features for years to come. Not to mention it'll keep Tangela out of making mischief and wreaking havoc in the village as well. So please visit creaturefeaturestv.com to learn more. And thank you so much for your support. You do cause trouble.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
You know, Tangela, I'm beginning to like this film. Aren't you? She's terrible when it comes to film because she likes the bad ones and she does not like the good ones. And so she does not like this one. I imagine it's a good one. Oh my God, Andrew, are you doing mail with us tonight?
Yes.
You know, if you did not catch in the commencement, Mr. Livingston is under the weather. Has anybody brought him soup?
No.
You know, when anybody in this household is sick, he is the one to bring soup. And now that he's sick, nobody brought him soup.
Well, he's the one to bring soup.
Well, that's right, but he's sick. So, well, what about Mrs. O'Connor? Send Mrs. O'Connor up with soup.
Okay.
After we do this. All right. In any case, John and Kristen will be back soon, but first let's do some mail. What do you have for me, Mr. Andrew?
First one we have from Ellen and Stephanie from Kansas.
Sound like wonderful people. And it's in a red envelope. You know what that means? It's a Valentine's, Krampus of no less. A Krampus Valentine. Valentine's was recent, so sorry we're late on this. All right, will you two settle down? We've got things to do here. You can fight afterwards. Dear Polter Manor Gang, we could not find a creepy Valentine's Day card, so we improvised. We think Cupid and Krampus are the third cousins, so I think it works, and I agree with you. Happy Valentine's Day, your friends, Alan and Stephanie Sukup. Oh, it's the Sukups. You didn't read it right. The Sukups write to us all the time. They're like our biggest pen pals. Hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day as well. Next up, Mr. Almost called you Livingston, didn't I? Mm-hmm. What do you got for me, Andrew? What have you for me, janitor handyman?
Ann Cooper.
Ann Cooper. Oh, it's a box. So let's see. I shall take this, and you shall take that as you hold her zombie. You know, that was custom made for her. Can you believe that?
She posed for it?
Oh, she liked that one. All right, this is from Ann Cooper. She goes, Dear Vincent, Mr. Livingston, and lovely Tangela, I want to write and let you know how much I enjoy your show. I watch it snuggled up on the couch with my popcorn and my dog to protect me from all the scary monsters. As an animal lover, I know that beautiful Tangela also likes dogs and octopi. As a token of my appreciation and to keep warm in the misty air at night, I'm sending an octopus dog coat. Which dog will that fit? Fang or the little guy? She's going to put a little dog inside that. Next show, we got to bring it on. You can use it on your dogs or any multiple friends that may need it. Hope you like it. You know, that would also make a fine hat for Andrew. A nice chapeau. I'm also interested in what Vincent and Mr. Livingston's favorite animals may be. I'm thinking that Mr. Livingston may be the owl since he is so wise and regal. Vincent, I think yours may be the panther since you're also very smart and alert. Am I correct? You know, Mr. Livingston's not here for me to ask, but I would think panther would be my favorite. Nice panther, pet the panther nicely so it does not bite your hand.
Kitty,
right?
kitty, kitty.
Kitty, kitty. Anyways, I want to say hello from sunny south, although we are having a bit of a cold spell lately. I heard you had some snow. You have many fans in this vicinity. Have a wonderful day and long live Creature Features. Ann Cooper, well, thank you so much, Ann. And we hope you get warm down there. And last up, Mr. Andrew.
Somebody brown.
Somebody
It's
brown.
covered.
You just have to peel back the decal. It says browning.
Okay.
Maybe it's a verb. Maybe they're currently browning in Wisconsin. All right. That's wonderful. I like that. Oh, look at it. It's a giant card. It's got Mork from Ork. Put a big one up of that. It actually says Mork from Ork, trademark. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, look what we have here. We've got a nice hand-drawn photo of a fish and a frog. This looks like something you would draw, although I don't know if you'd put a goatee on a frog. And it says, this is from Heather, Jen, John, and Mosey. No, Jem. Heather, Jem, Mosey, and John. And they go, greetings from Wyawega, Wisconsin, the town where Robert Bloch penned his novel Psycho. I didn't know that. Huh. Laudatory Limerick. There once was a mansion in Bodega owned by a wig-headed satyr. Are they implying I'm wearing a wig? Come here. Show them. I'm not wearing a wig. You, come here, right now. Prove it. Prove it. See? No wig. No, pull harder. Ow. No wig. That's my real hair. His staff was a fright, but on weekend nights, they showed movies with a disreputable flavor. That's what we do, is it not? Wonderful. Well, thank you for the wonderful card. This looks like an antique card. I don't think they make this one anymore. I think I'm going to write something else in it and give it... Or no, I could just change my signature and give this to somebody else, right? Thanks for writing. That's it for mail?
That's it.
That's it. If you'd like to send mail of your own, go to hellocreaturefeatures.com. That'll explain how to write a letter in the mail, how to send an email, or if you'd like to send a wonderful package with an octopi dog costume, you can do that as well. We'll be right back with Jon and Krysten, but first let's get back to Grave Secrets. Hello, friends. We just want to remind you that we've got a new YouTube channel called CF Extras, which stands for Creature Feature Extras, right? That makes the most sense. Anyways, that's where we put all the extra stuff. We have the movies on our main channel and the extra bonus material that you won't see on the regular channel on the new channel. So go to cfextras.com and sign up today. It's free. It's free, right?
Indeed.
No, it should be free, because if we charge for this, then that would be absolutely silly, would it not? We'll see you at Creature Features Extras. See you soon. Jon and Kirsten, did you know that this was a made-for-TV film?
I didn't, but I did suspect that from
Yeah,
the
you get
people
the-
who were
you get the
starring in it.
impression.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Oh.
The video quality is kind of...
You think the video quality? No.
I thought it
No,
looked
I think it looks
great.
like it was shot on film.
Yeah, it does.
I think it
No.
was shot on film. Maybe the transfer did not go
Yeah.
proper. Right. But, no, 1989, there was not much digital going on in 1989. It was just maybe an audio, right? There was some digital starting.
No, not
Not
at all.
even?
No, that was all on mag at the time. Yeah, magnetic tape.
Oh, wow. Right. Well, you know, in 1984, I had one of the first Macintosh
Oh,
computers. And I remember in like 1985, I was able to buy a digital thing. and I was able to record digitally, and I felt like I was from the future. No, I felt like David Bowie in that movie that he did where he's a spaceman. What is this incredible beast?
Empire.
Empire. This is the name of a vehicle. This actually moves, and you can drive this. You can get inside.
Yeah, and we went all the way to towards Mars and got lost, and then we drove it or flew it back into the atmosphere.
Now he's pulling my leg and yours as well. Now, so you're telling me this is actually a acronym?
Empire stands for Early Manned Interplanetary Planetary Return Expedition.
That is the most geekiest acronym I've ever heard.
So the return part is us coming home to
One
Earth.
would hope,
Yes.
Yes.
right? Or else although this this looks like an RV from like some futuristic film.
Or a MacGyvered creature vehicle that we put together from a space
creature. You're
creature
not giving yourself enough credit.
and
here.
returned.
MacGyver would never come up with anything this beautiful. You both designed this. You know what it reminds me of? Have you ever seen that show Lex?
Lex, no.
All right. When you go home tonight, you have to look up Lex. It's Lex with 2 X's. And it was a bizarre, wonderful series, a couple of seasons. And they had a thing, it was a spaceship, it was a dragonfly.
Oh.
And this reminds me so much of the Lex. You could have called it Lex Jr.
Lex
But no, I like your Empire acronym, even though that's complicated and I could never remember how it goes. So, how much petrol does it use?
Oh, diesel? I don't know. We're like 55 gallons over like a week of driving around.
Oh, that's not bad.
At low speeds.
At low speeds. You know,
wonderful.
parade quality.
And
movement.
then you have another photo where the rocket is actually engaged. Look at
Yes.
this. So when they're ready to go to, you said Mars?
Well, when we're ready to take off, we
launch.
have
Right.
a 6-minute long takeoff sequence where Kirsten is designed with, you know, the go for this and turn on this and turn on that, and eventually we take off.
This must have won you some kind of prize at one of these shows.
Yeah, the praise of our
No
friends
prize,
and-
just praise.
Yes, we got the nod.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I've only spent 10 million hours building it.
We got a lot of enthusiasm.
we
far
got
more
that
than
Maker
school.
Fair ribbon.
Oh, we
blue
got a
ribbon.
Yeah, we got
You
a
did
blue
get a
ribbon.
ribbon, all right.
We got a blue ribbon at Maker Fair.
So this was a joint venture that you both were involved in, and you did some actual sound work on
Yes.
this unit.
So the whole thing is packed with speakers, and I have a point-specific sound design launch sequence that's built from archival NASA recordings. And then
Nice.
I've kind of re-edited it and built it into a storyline arc where they're launching, and then they have problems, and then they get it all working, and then I added in all my sound design of all the engines starting up and the
Now you've
alarms going off.
overcomplicated it. You've turned it into a Disney ride.
Yeah, it kind of is.
No, it's
and then
perfect.
we have a whole set of lights that go with it, and then the fog machine is all hooked into the
A
programming.
giant fog machine is.
See, and here's the lights, and here's the evidence that we were at Mars. Right
Now,
there.
you know, I should have noticed that. That's right. You went to Mars, and you can see Earth in the background here.
Yeah, that's just
Very
kind of
nice.
off to the side
All
there.
right, we're getting silly. Let's get back to this film, shall we?
Okay.
All right, off we go. Back to Grave Secrets. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
Hello, I'm Anita from Christiansburg, Virginia. Hello, Vincent. I really enjoy your program. I'm currently watching Terror Out of the Sky, and I'm really enjoying it. You all are so funny, and thank you.
Hello, this is Livingston. Apparently, one of my newly acquired domestic duties is to request help for our show financially by asking you to visit our Patreon page. Your generosity will help keep Creature Features on the air, which I'm not entirely sure is a good thing. However, with only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new programming each week, which apparently some of you curiously enjoy. And should you have the desire to give even more, you might even receive a gift from Ms. Tangella. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you.
And we're back. You know, that actress, you said she was on Little House on the Prairie.
I recognized her, I'm pretty sure, from the most traumatic episode of Little House on the Prairie.
We could not find a listing on IMDb. So if you know who this actress is, and in this film, she's the one in the 80s.
She's got this really great 80s outfit with like the hat and the kind of off the shoulder.
Yeah. All right. Well, somebody, you know what they do is we have geniuses in our audience who will go on YouTube and type out, all right, now that was Sally so-and-so from so-and-so and so-and-so.
Yeah.
You'll get the answer. Anyways, welcome back. We're watching Grave Secrets with the wonderful Jon and Krysten. Jon makes metal.
Metal lighting and metal creatures.
And you make sound. And between the two of them, they make loud screeching noises. Or something like that. So, talking about your work, what's the last film you worked on?
Well, the last project I worked on is actually up for a Motion Picture Sound Editors Guild Award, and it's a Marvel animated show. It was the reboot of X-Men '97.
Nice.
So I did all the sound design for all the powers and everything that happens in that crazy. It was a series, an animated series.
So you might be soon called an award-winning sound designer, or
well,
are you already?
Oh, there's a stack of awards.
Oh, are there?
Golden little statuettes along the
how wonderful
the dining room. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, your tool of choice. What's the thing that you use the most? The software of some type, I imagine.
I work on Pro Tools, but then I have some various other programs. You know, I'm trying something called Envy right now, which is a standalone design sort of morphing program, and that's pretty fun. Just a lot of plugins with Pro Tools, and then just a lot of just thinking about stuff and being open to listening. And whenever I hear something cool, I record it or make a note of it.
You must carry around some nice pocket recorder of some kind, right?
I do, but it's kind of more like it all gets filed in my head.
And you go back to it.
Yeah, I go back into the file in my head when I go, oh, we need to create this kind of atmosphere. I remember this kind of sound and what we need for that.
So does she ever stop you on the road? Like you're driving, she goes, wait, stop. I have to go sample this cow.
Yes.
We'll
be out walking. There's a cricket, or when we were out in the deep desert and we found these overhead power lines, and we stopped the car and it was just
there's people who go into these things with fluorescent tubes.
Oh yes.
And they light up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's incredible. No, I think if I were to do that, my hair would be lit upon and fire. No, I'm sure it would happen. Really quick, before we go back to the film, website. You have a website, right?
Yes.
What is it?
formandreform.com.
Formandreform.com. And you can find out how to hire you two to create a magic mobile if you are so inclined and have the moolah, right? Takes a little bit of this, doesn't it? All right, what do you say we get back to this film, and then when we come back, we'll chat some more.
Okay.
All right, off we go back to Grave Secrets. Don't go away, because it gets better, I think.
Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Kirsten, who does your hair?
Over at Edo Salon.
Oh, I should go see them. I bet they could do better than I can. Who knows? Anyways, welcome back to the show. Grave Secrets. Our director thinks this film is sort of a live-action version of a Scooby-Doo episode with the ghosts and the zombies and all that. I don't know. There's no Velma.
No van or dog.
There's no Scooby. There's no what's the bloke's name that's with Scooby? Shaggy. There's no Scooby snack. So, director, I don't think you're correct on this particular theory. But perhaps the dialogue and the pacing and the blocking and things like he knows more of the technical things, and that's probably what he's noticing. So, I want to ask you, Burning Man, why? It looks so uncomfortable. All the dust, all the traffic, all the rules and regulations. I mean, where's the fun?
Well,
the flat, empty palette of there's just nothing out there. That's the fun.
No, there's 10 billion people out there.
There's 80,000 people to mess with and to tease. And
with those devices
on.
You create,
yes.
You can certainly play with their head.
there's a lot of creativity. So there's a lot of very unexpected magic moments.
So it is like a giant art show, is it not?
At its best, yes.
With drug addicts.
Yeah, that's at its worst.
Little nudity and
Right.
people to rescue.
That's one thing that's always bothered me, and I don't want to go down this dirt road, but nudity and sharp metal things to me do not.
It's not a good idea.
I mean, if there was more plastic and rubber things, then perhaps that would work. That's just me. I never even take my shoes off, so it's not my thing. All right, well, let's wrap up this film, and when we come back, we're going to find out what both of you are doing, all right? All right, off we go to the end of Grave Secrets. Don't go away when the credits roll. She'll be here, and you know what she'll do if you're not. See you soon. And so ends Grave Secrets. I'm confused. I think they designed this film to have a sequel, is what I'm thinking.
A cliffhanger.
They were counting on perhaps a large studio picking it up and making it into a big screen venture, for which they would hire Skywalker Sound.
Possibly.
To do sound for, and I would imagine they'd need some kind of intense vehicle for the sequel. But they did not have the budget. That's my theory. What did you think of the film, love? You liked it? She typically doesn't do well with TV films, so this time she did. Who knows? You didn't bring your dog out, and she got an octopi present. It was a little costume for a dog, and it's an octopus.
Oh, fun.
She's probably got to resize it. She's got so many dogs, she has to try it on each one to see which one it fits on the best. All right, anyways, a nice movie. We'll show it again someday, maybe not, don't know. Well, you tell us if we should show it again. But as far as you guys go, what's next?
Oh, we're going to the moon.
The actual moon.
Our art is going on a little microchip that's supposed to last up to 1 billion years. It's going to be shot on SpaceX on a flight that's going to land on the south pole of the moon.
And the purpose of this is moon people will be able to appreciate your work?
that we have art that will last forever.
Oh,
long beyond Earth melting away.
I understand. So if there's some kind of earthbound holocaust of some kind,
Right.
your work would live on, though nobody will be around to see it, unless it's alien life form, maybe.
And there's 2 pictures of our Project Empire along with Kirsten's sound work.
What kind of sound did you put?
Our launch sequence.
That you put on
of Empire
Nice.
taking off. Yes.
Of course, no. So only 2. Why not like a video?
I don't know. That's what they asked us for. I'm curious how was that sound piece?
They probably only had a certain number of megabytes that they could spare you, because every megabyte uses more fuel
Right.
on the rocket. So they had to limit your megabytes. I study science sometimes. I know some things. I don't know everything, but I know some things. Anyways, and as far as you go, you're working on something exciting, right?
Just about to, yes.
Yes, what?
I'm not allowed to say.
You're not allowed to say to whom?
To anyone.
She won't even
It's-
tell me.
No, I won't even tell him.
What about your coworkers?
Well,
You have to discuss it with them.
yes.
All right, so consider me a colleague. Tell me what you're working on.
Oh, colleague, coworker, 2 different things. No, I can't say anything.
All right. Now, she's working for Lucas, and it is still a Lucas thing, right? Skywalker Sound?
Yes.
Working for
Well,
Lucas.
Lucasfilm.
No, he has Darth Vader, the actual Darth Vader, will come and get you if you'll break your silence on the secrets. I know it's not me. I know it's just a thing that they do. And he's got that black ball with the needle thing that Darth Vader brings out.
The Imperial drone, yes.
The Imperial drone, that's what it is, right? All right, well, thank you both for coming out to see us and show us some of your wares, and we'll listen for you in the movies, and we're going to watch for you on the playa, remotely on television, because I won't be. But next time you're in town, come see us, all right?
All right. Sounds
All right, and as
Thank
far as you
you.
guys go, thank you so much for watching our silly little program. We know you could have been watching that show on the Loch Ness Monster, but instead you stayed here with us. And for that reason, we love you very much, and we hope to see you next week. So, I'm thinking, what if I were to commission the both of you to make me a vehicle that becomes a limousine that has a wonderful sound system to play my music?
No.
No.